M&T Bank Stadium in downtown Baltimore, Maryland. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth as the Baltimore Ravens take on the Packers. Number 3 will be kicking this one off to get us started. It's a long, high kick. Hill takes off from the goal line.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Hit and dropped behind the line.
And you can see the running back there just saying, where are my guys? Where's my blocking? What's going on out here? Just need a little help from your friends. The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
He's going to run for it, and he's got it rolling. He's out of bounds at the 33.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
Well, the ball is on the 33-yard line.
Set. Silver. 19.
Maybe a yard or two there.
Let's move this football. Spread the ball around. Make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Set.
He takes off. Alexander brings him down.
Yeah, really not a bad play on that one to pull the ball down in that situation, because now not only do you have to think about maybe pulling somebody out of coverage or maybe just slow down that pass rush a little bit, but it plants a seed in the defensive mind.
It's caught. How did he bring that one in?
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Set.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
Set.
Squares his shoulders. And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
And Gus, I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. You know, it's an offense, you get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually big yardage and automatic first downs. That was a choke. He was open. That was 6 all the way, and he just locked up.
Set.
He's got room off the left side.
Nice job of gap control defense there. Really no place to run.
That'll bring up 3rd down with 8 yards to go.
Set.
Gets it away. Complete. And he has room. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You better kick it here.
Set.
Tucker hits the PAT. It's now a 7-point game. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
You have to be careful not to fall out of contention early, so you're looking for them to put some points on the board and stay in this one.
And the pass falls incomplete. Number 87 was the intended receiver on the play.
You could could see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
And the pass is incomplete. Reed was his intended target. Hill awaiting the return. Fields it at the 29.
Get the offensive line to maintain their blocks. Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
At this point that they're having trouble blocking this defensive line. Now you really don't have a choice. You have to go to more 3- and 5-step drops. Get that ball out of there quick.
Bounces off the tackler. Big hit there to bring him down. And I really didn't see the hold there.
You're starting to sound more like an offensive lineman every day, Gus. You know, the reality is there really is holding on every single play, but the rule changes now allow for guys to grab within the framework of the body. You just can't reach outside that framework.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Our score here, the Ravens 7, the Packers nothing.
The defense looks aggressive out there. Use the draw to pull them in, and then you should have plenty of room to run.
3rd and 5 right here.
That ball was just placed so perfectly in there. That makes it easy on a wideout.
It's 1st and 10. The catch is made. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
1st down and 10. The tackle.
So important to get nice runs like that early in the ball game because it sets up play action for later.
Brings up 2nd down and 5. Swings it up to the tackle. He's wide open. He won't be brought down.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept this drive alive. That's the 3rd first down.
It's 1st down and goal. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah, give the offensive line a little credit. They created the initial hole, but after that, it was all the running back. That's the reason this guy is so popular in this league.
Tucker is good on the point after. He kicks it high and long. Number 25. Fields it at the 3. Breaks the tackle. They forced a 3 and out on the last series.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone. could see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
And he is shut down for a minimal gain, brings up 4th down. Hill will be the return man. Gets it at the 32. They catch him at the 32-yard line.
Set.
Elects to run for the 1st down. And he is drilled. What a hit.
Pass this one to the outside and give your guy a chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds.
Set.
He's going to run with it. At the 30.
Oh, boy, that really hurts. You're down the field, focused on your coverage, and you just turn your back to the quarterback for a couple of minutes. All of a sudden, he comes running out of there. You're so focused on those wide receivers, you allow him to make a big play in the 1st down. That hurts. Running the ball consistently, obviously, is the first step in creating a truly balanced attack.
Brings up 2nd down and 5.
Set. Cowboy. 72. Hey.
Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hey.
Extra point is good. Tucker gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one. A high, deep kick. Number 25. We'll get it at the 6.
Try this one.
Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. They are really going to have to fight to get back into this one. Our score, the Ravens, 21. The Packers, nothing. Tucker looks ready to send it deep. Line drive kick, very short. Number 85 takes it at the 25.
Give this defense a shot.
It's 1st and 10. Look out, heavy pressure on him. Squares his shoulders. Jacobs, Johnson, gains about 5 yards on the play.
Try this one.
It's intercepted at the 40.
And there's no question they were sitting on that one. That is one of the bread and butter pass plays of this offense. They've been working against it all week, and that was a special little trick here that came up with the interception.
Here's the pass. Caught by the tailback. And he could break it.
Did you see the accuracy on that one? Wow. He just didn't have very much room at all to work that one in there, but he made a perfect throw.
Set. Red. 25. Hey.
I can tell you there's nothing more fun than playing offensive football when your offensive line is getting that kind of push.
10 yards to the end zone. Fires it downfield.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Passes to the end zone. It is an incomplete pass.
You know, as a receiver, especially in the end zone, I love those high balls where you had a chance to go up and make a play, but that was a little too high.
The kick is good. Tucker gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 25 from the 3-yard line.
Well, there's nothing tougher in the kicking game than to try and catch the ball in a tight space like that and bust it up the field for a big play. But you have to give him some credit. I like the effort. I like the courage it takes to try and make a play like that.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Running out of time. Steps up in the pocket. And it's tipped away.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
Number 88 was the intended receiver. Hill is the return man. Fields it at the 37. They catch it at the 45.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Under heavy pressure.
Well, it's becoming pretty obvious at this point that they're having trouble blocking this defensive line. Now you really don't have a choice. You have to go to more 3- and 5-step drops. Get that ball out of there quickly.
Swings it out to the tailback. He's wide open. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Here's a dive. He's in. Touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Extra point is good. Tucker looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long. Number 25 corrals the ball at the 5. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
The catch is made. incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Hill is back deep to return. Fields it at the 24. He's tackled and down at the 24-yard line.
Set. Hey.
Bounces off the tackler and gets brought down hard. And he moves the chains with a nice gainer.
And this defense may be a little susceptible to that kind of a thing. They're so aggressive running to the football. That time they flowed downhill, got caught on the counter, lucky to contain that one for what it was.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The Ravens, 31. The Packers, nothing.
Set.
Well, give the running back a little credit. At least he turned his head up the field and tried to make something out of that, but there simply was nowhere to go.
Set. Hey.
Henry picks up about 4 yards on the carry.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Set.
And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh my goodness, was that fast.
Just about a 1-yard gain.
No risks out there. You're in good position. So just run the ball.
Set. Hey.
Passes it downfield. The catch is made to the 20, to the 10. They'll score a touchdown. He's in for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a game.
Well, I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism and a big body, how do you stop it?
Extra point is good. Tucker gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 25. Fields it at the 7.
All right, no time to fool around now. You have to get the ball into your star players' hands, and they have to create some big plays because time is really becoming a factor.
Running out of time. An extra run for the first down.
Believe me, though, at this level, quarterbacks' arms are better than their feet. So while that one had some moderate success, it's not something you want to be doing all day.
Try this play.
And the pass is incomplete. Number 87 was the intended receiver on the play.
Try this defense here. This is a good defense to call.
1st and 15 now.
Set.
defense gives up some yards after the flag.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion, but unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake.
It is an incomplete pass. Reed was his intended target.
Call this defense here.
Set.
Under heavy pressure. The catch is made to the 20.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. This offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
Let's see if the offense can keep up the pace. Going up top for the end zone. Picked off. The defense comes up with a huge play in the end zone.
And you just have to be smarter than that. You're in a good position on the field. You have an opportunity to come away with points, and you just can't simply give it back to the other team.
Set. Hut.
He didn't get back to the line.
As a back, you're constantly trying to find that cutback lane, but they had every single backside gap covered. Nowhere to go for the back on that one.
Set. Hut.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
3rd and long, passing situation.
Hut.
What about that play call?
Well, as an offense, the last thing in the world you wanted here was to have to punt the football away. But here, clearly, they're going to have to. And now it's going to be up to the defense to try and win this one.
4th and a bunch coming up here.
Set.
Bounces off the tackler. At the 30. At the 40. Our final score is the Ravens 38, the Packers nothing. So for myself and Chris Collinsworth, we'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.